Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a lovely weekend and you're excited for a brand new speed build today. I just want to say before we start today's video that we did reach 10,000 subscribers over the weekend, and I just wanted to say a huge thank you to each and every one of you. Even if you guys aren't subscribers, you can just support us, but to every single one of you who's ever watched one of my videos, if you have subscribed, an extra big thank you to you guys. I cannot believe we're at 10,000 of you. I am just so grateful, and I just wanted to say a huge thank you because it honestly means the world, and it's got me through one of the darkest times of my life. I went through really bad grief when I first started off on YouTube, and it's been literally a lifesaver. So thank you to everyone who has been so lovely and supportive and honestly made this journey so lovely. It's not been easy. There's been a lot of nasty people as well along the way, but to each and every one of you who have subscribed and supported me, I just want to say a huge thank you. So here's to 10,000 of us. We should really come up with a name. I have no idea what I could call you guys, but you're just lovely people. So anyway, today's build we are working on an apartment. I did put a poll up on my community tab to ask you guys what you wanted to see today, and you did vote for an apartment, of course, why wouldn't you? It might have changed now, but when I looked this morning, that was the highest vote, so that's what we're doing today. I do have some videos to go up which are also listed in the poll. I don't have a build tutorial video, but I do have a community lot and a family home which I have to upload, but the family home is a beach house, so it's not like a suburban home. But anyway, we are building an apartment, and the storyline behind this apartment is that it's for children who live with their auntie. So the aunt and uncle have a daughter who is a child, and they have a little boy on the way, and they have taken in their niece and nephew. So the nephew is a teenager, I'd say he's like 16-ish, and their niece is around 8 years old. So their daughter is around 10, so she's a little bit older than her cousin, but not too much. So they are living together. So in this household we have 2 adults, a child, and then we have a teenager and another child and an infant on the way. So it was quite a busy household, but I thought it was quite a nice story. Well, not really, but kind of. So the children who are now living here, which are their niece and nephew, their parents were in a terrible accident and they are no longer with us, so they moved in with their aunt and uncle in this really cute townhouse. Now, it's not the best of townhouses, it's quite small, but it is still 4 stories. I think it's 4 stories, so it's quite big. But you know, I was kind of imagining that perhaps they had quite a snazzy lifestyle before. Maybe they lived somewhere quite posh, and maybe this is like, you know, the complete opposite of what they're used to. Not saying this apartment isn't nice, because let's be real, it is gorgeous. But yeah, I think they are used to like a rich lifestyle. Maybe this is more like, you know, the average lifestyle, although let's be real, who lives in a 4-story townhouse? That's pretty rich. But anyway, in the game we're just pretending before I get comments. But yeah, so the storyline is that the aunt and uncle did decide to take on the children because obviously they're not going to let them go into care, and they do have a daughter similar to the age of their niece, so they thought, you know, maybe they'll get along, but that didn't really work out in their favour. The 2 girls do not get along very well. I think that maybe the actual daughter is a little bit jealous of their cousin because she does get a lot of the attention, of course, because she has recently lost her parents. So obviously the aunt and uncle, the parents of that girl, are going to give more of their time to that girl, so their daughter isn't too pleased about that. But yes, she'll get over it. But I was kind of thinking that perhaps the teenager, he was into music, and they've made him a little music studio downstairs. So like I said, we do have 4 stories. So the top floor is the parents and the daughter and the little baby's nursery, and then the middle floor, which is this floor, is like, you know, the kitchen, the lounge, and the dining area. We do also have a bathroom as well, which of course is beneficial. And then we have 2 downstairs areas. So one of the floors is still level with the ground, which is where the children, the cousins, are living. And then the bottom floor is a spare bedroom and like a basement storage area. I didn't want to fill it with too many bedrooms because I really wanted this storyline to be a bit more I wouldn't say realistic, but I guess more realistic than my usual, you know, like 50 children. So that is why we did that. So I really wanted to make sure that this family felt a little bit different than my usual. I don't normally do storylines like this. I always do a lot of families, but obviously we usually have a lot of kids. But I really wanted this one to feel a little bit more realistic in some sense. I've been watching Life with the Walter Boys lately. I don't know whether you guys know it, but it's a series over on Netflix, and honestly I'm obsessed. They came out with season 2 on Thursday last week, and I watched it all in like a day and a half. So yeah, but basically if you haven't watched it and you want to watch it, skip this part. But basically the storyline is about a girl who loses her family in a crash, and she moves in with the Walter Boys, who are her mum's best friend and their children, and she has like it's a love triangle with her and the sons, but I was obsessed with watching that, so I kind of got the inspiration from that. So that is where I got the inspo from, and obviously I didn't want to do exactly the same, so it isn't the mum's best friend, it's the mum's sister. But anyway, and there's also no love triangle, but I thought it was quite fun to have a little bit of squabbles between the daughters. Squabbles is such a British word. I even sound snobby saying it. So I really want to make sure that my videos aren't all the same because lately I have been doing a lot of stuff which is quite similar, and I know you guys really like it, but I have had a couple of people comment saying that they wanted to have less people in the build, you know, less children, so I did decide that I would do something a little bit different. Obviously I'm still going to do my big family builds as well because a lot of you guys really enjoy that as well. It's just trying to please everyone's kind of difficult sometimes, but yeah, I really enjoy doing different builds, but I feel like sometimes everyone just enjoys my big family builds, which of course is brilliant and I love them, don't get me wrong, but it is nice to switch it up sometimes, but they don't do as well on YouTube, but that's okay. It's okay to have a variety and not everything will do brilliantly, but honestly it's all a part of the process, it's all a part of learning, and it's just a really nice thing to be able to do, to be able to just have the creative ability to be free, I suppose. The fact that this is my job is insane, and it's all thanks to you guys, 10,000 of you, which honestly I can't believe. And I also wanted to say a big thank you for over 100,000 views on one of my videos. That's the first time I've ever had 100,000 views, which is insane, which is for my single mom and 14 daughters builds. Moving on. We are now working on the son's room. Like I said, this is the nephew's room technically. He is a musician. He's used to having quite a posh, snobby lifestyle. I don't think he necessarily thinks of himself as, you know, thinking he's all it, you know, but I think he does a little bit, and he's a little bit of a jock, but he's also a musician. He's just kind of like the heartthrob of like high school, and he knows it, you know, he knows he's like perfect. So all the teenage girls are a bit obsessed with him. I don't have a name for him, but maybe you guys can come up with one, because I will be making these families for my save file, so that's going to be a lot of fun. But anyway, so we are now moving on. We are working on his little music room. It is a very small, this is kind of like a producer's table. It does come with Get Famous. Also I apologise for the traffic, it's always noisy, honestly. Whenever I record it's like every tractor and every bike will go past. But anyway, yeah, I was kind of imagining that perhaps he was like I don't know, a music fanatic. He's obsessed with creating his own music, so they did get him this like cool table. Maybe he brought this from his house, I don't know, but they don't have much space. I guess they could have put it in the basement, but currently it is full of stuff, which of course it would be, and yeah, there's just a lot of stuff everywhere, so they did decide to put it in this small little room, but all is well, they make it work. So we're just finishing up on the bathroom. Honestly, there's so many bathrooms in this apartment, I actually don't remember how many. There's like 4 or 5, which they all look the same, so I really don't know why I bothered filming them, but anyway, this is the spare bedroom. We're now working on the basement. This is the bottom floor of the 4 floors. I really like this room. I actually prefer it than the parents' room, which is kind of ironic, but I was kind of imagining that the parents were a little bit snooty. I feel like the daughters, the mum of this household and the one who passed, whose children she now looks after, I feel like they were brought up in quite a rich lifestyle. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the mums do live in some sort of like snazzy house when they were being brought up, and then when they moved in with their partners, and they had a little bit more of a realistic lifestyle. But I think that perhaps one of the daughters, the one who did tragically pass in a car crash, I think she did have a little bit more of a rich lifestyle than this daughter. So the children are a little bit snobby, but I do think that the wife of this household is a little bit as well. So I did try and make their bedroom a little bit more snazzy, but it really didn't work out, and I didn't like how it looked, so I do end up changing it around quite a lot because it just really wasn't the vibe. But anyway, all is well. Now we're just decorating the basement part. Like I said, I did choose to make this into some sort of storage area with a little bit of like mold on the walls and cracks, so it wasn't perfect. Certainly nowhere near where that she would like to live, but I think, you know, they make do, and obviously this is still a nice apartment, townhouse, whatever you want to call it, but she is just a little bit upper class, shall we say. So anyway, now moving on up to the top floor, we're now working on the actual daughter's room. Like I said, she's around 10 years old, and I did downsize this dresser, and I managed to make this work with this mirror. How cute is this? I've never done it before, but it is a little trick if you guys want to attempt it as well. I think it turned out so cute. I really, really like this room. I can't remember where this wallpaper's from, but I also love this wallpaper. I just think it's really adorable. I did have a little bit of trouble because the shape of this room is a little bit strange. It's quite long but quite narrow, so I did struggle a little bit with the layout, but I think it looked really cute in the end, so I hope you guys like it as well. Of course we had to go pink because I feel like I just think she's like nothing like her family. I think that's why she struggles. I don't think that she's snobby in any way. I think she's really down to earth, and I think she's a little bit, I don't know what the word is, but not necessarily geeky, but just different. I think she's very different than the rest of them. I think she's got her own style, and she just doesn't really fit into this family, and I think that she just really can't wait to like grow up and have her own space, because she doesn't really like living in this household, and she's really not happy. The fact that her parents have another baby and it's a boy, she's not thrilled, as most 10-year-olds probably wouldn't be, until they meet the baby. Then of course she'll love it, but who knows, maybe she won't, maybe she'll be a bit of a diva, but I'd assume so. But anyway, I am going to end the voiceover by here for today, guys, because we are coming up to the end of the video, and sometimes it's quite nice just to watch the build in peace. I had one comment the other day, someone said, oh, a silent version of this would be lovely, do you think that's possible? I was like, just mute it. Like, surely if you don't want to listen to me talking, you just mute it. I get some funny comments, they do make my day, honestly. But anyway, I just wanted to say again a huge thank you for 10,000 subscribers, 10,000 of you wonderful people. I'm so grateful. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new speed build. Thanks for watching, have a wonderful day. Bye my lovelies.
Just got to move. Take a look at all the shining lights. Nothing beats that view. Will you meet me on the floor tonight? And it's California. I couldn't have warned you, baby. Ooh. Yeah, this place just makes you, kinda makes you want to. Yeah, it makes you want to. Let's just go all in, 'cause I just got to move. Take a look at all the shining lights. Nothing beats that view. Will you meet me on the floor tonight? And it's California. I couldn't have warned you, baby. Ooh, yeah, this place just makes you, kinda makes you Wanna be with you now. Wanna see what the sunset looks like. Wanna be with you now. Wanna be with you now. Wanna see what the sunset looks like. Wanna be with you now. 'Cause I just got to move. Take a look at all the shining lights. Nothing beats that view. Would you meet me on the floor tonight? And it's California. I couldn't have warned you, baby. Ooh, yeah, this place just makes you, kinda makes you want to. Yeah, it makes you want to. It kinda makes you wanna move.
Go.
Oh na na na, oh na na na, oh yeah. Oh, you know we were meant for this magic. We're living in the moment, feeling ecstatic. And if the night gets cold, let's turn up the heat, yeah. With every beat we feel, the night could be surreal. When the beat drops on